Okay, I'm back, and where I dropped my phone and made big dinging. Well, what I did is I just put a line around it, the whole thing that kind of makes it look like that was part of it. But that is, something I love about just artwork in general. All the wonderful chances you get to change your mind. Alright, so since this is flower related, I'm gonna put flowers in the sun rays also. And her face isn't finished, but it's gonna be fine for now. What I generally do is I go back and fiddle with things. I mean, I don't go here. It's like, do this and then add more there, and you know how brains work. They do what they want. Oh, here we go. We're just gonna add some flowers. And I was talking about this little flower here. I'm gonna put bigger versions of those around. Since I have 12 rays, I'll put them between here. That's what I'll do. I've got, an equal number, and while I'm doing this, I'm thinking about what would I do with the colors, and I can do like every other one, swap out colors like I'll probably do with the blues and the greens up here, or they could be all different shades of a color. I don't know. I mean, but that's just how my brain works while I'm carving. And then when I do get to glazing, I'll probably change my mind completely. You can find some lovely Mindy patterns on just Google them, and they're very adaptable to what artwork you're doing. And they don't have, they're also, you can change your mind. And you can change the pattern. They might have one that is super traditional, and well, you may not be Hindu, and you may not feel any great allegiance to that pattern, but you like it basically, and so you're gonna take it and adapt it to your work. I personally have no tattoos of any sort. But I do like the henna tattoos because they wash off. See, so these flowers will go between all of the rays all the way around. So in here, I'm going to pour the rays themselves. So other than coming to this piece, knowing that I was going to do a sun on one side and a moon on the other, I kind of was thinking I'd like to incorporate flowers into it. That's pretty much as far as I went. I didn't know how big her face would be. I didn't know that I was going to mess that up. I certainly didn't know. I had no plans. I know it's hard for you to believe this, but I had no plans to drop my phone there and put a big ding in it. But you can't let unplanned events tank your day. I had no plans to have pancreatic cancer. I had no plan. And they, you know, I was, well, my husband was told that I probably would not make it out of the hospital. I went in March 26th for outpatient surgery and was there for 15 days. And he was informed that I more than likely would not be coming home alive. But I did, because I'm hard-headed and I'm stubborn and I dearly love this man, and sorry, my nose runs a lot, and I just wasn't interested in their opinion. So I am doing extremely well, and had a talk with my doctor last week, or was it this week? What is today? Oh, it was this week. It was, yeah. I'm doing great. I really am. Obviously my memory is affected, but I'm doing great. And see, you can't let dropping your phone on the edge of your piece ruin your day. You have to just make adjustments for it and accept, well, that's what happened, and I'm changing my mind, and I'm doing something different. And so, as with art and life, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna put some flowers here. And keeping in mind that, you know, suns are basically yellows and oranges and reds and things like that. And keep those colors in mind while you're carving your imagery, and I mean, if you're doing a sun. And did I know what flower I was going to do here? No. I mean, sometimes I say it's just what comes out of my hand. And I think that really may be true. So these flowers will continue all the way around. In between, I'm gonna, at this point, I'm planning on putting that kind of flower in between. And each sun ray, I'll know what I'm gonna do. Right now I'm just gonna go over here and deal with this because it's bothering me. One of the good things, I guess good things about getting sick. I lost tons of weight. That's not the good thing. The good thing is I had to buy all new clothes. So I'm generally just a hobo and didn't bother worrying about having nice clothes because I was just gonna mess them up. And but I've been having to replace an entire wardrobe that went from a size 6 or 8 to a size 2 or 0. You couldn't get away with wearing size 6 or 8 pants on a 2 or a 0 body because they don't stay on. Yeah. So I've had a fun time shopping online, and I basically buy used clothes, but some of them are like used from the 80s, and they're really fancy, and I have nowhere to wear them because they don't go anywhere. So I just wear them around my house and tell Ted to take pictures of me in them. Oh, he's nice and he does that. Alright, so I'm going to stop on this side and I'm going to turn it over, and we're going to start on the moon on the other side. It'll be in the foot. But the foot is so big that actually, if this was on display on a table or something, if somebody wanted to have such a thing on their table, and but the foot's big enough that they could turn it over and display the foot. So that's what we're gonna do now. Ooh, I probably should put it. I have to do it over there, so I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know about this. We'll see.